And we're live once again. Hi everyone, hi, I'm Tangle Tower Hybrid. Welcome to today's live stream. It's Tuesday, November 12th, 2019, and we are going to play a really sweet looking adventure game. This is Tangle Tower. It's a title that came out on 22nd of October, and it basically revolves around a murder, a very mysterious murder of a young woman, a painter. And, we have to figure out what happened, talk to people, find clues, and hopefully find the killer. This is Tangle Tower. The game is available on multiple platforms. It's available for Windows and macOS, on Steam, on itch.io, links in the description. It's also available for the Nintendo Switch and Apple Arcade. So you can check the links in the description if you want to get any of those versions. So yeah, but okay, let's go. Tangle Tower, start new game. Let's go. New file. From the beginning. Tangle Tower. Mid-afternoon. That's when we arrive. We as in the detectives. Lake's Edge.
You ready, Sally?
I
hope she's ready.
Standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Do you have the
She's
map?
ready.
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Alright, there's not a lot in the... Alright, the case file. Well, we know. We have the murder victim, Freya Fellow, 19, died while painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 44. Location, Flora's Tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Let me just lower the volume a little bit. Just, okay, just the ambience and the effects, just so we can hear the voices better. Alright. Oh, sorry. Back to the case file. So Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest, so she was stabbed to death. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife, allegedly. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. So that's quite a thing. Now, our location, this is Tangle Tower, a small painting on a scrap of paper. This is the painting that I think the murder victim did this painting. Nowadays it goes by Tangle Tower, but it's actually a pair of towers connected by a mansion at the base. It is surrounded by a circular lake. The water is an unusual mix of colors, the water around the island with Tangle Tower. The lake is enclosed by sheer, pale cliffs. They're too steep and smooth to climb. Tangle Tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Pointer family. So we have two families, one tower. Hello, Vichu, hello. And two families, one tower, one murder, one killer. Well, actually, maybe more killers. We'll have to see. Alright, so let's investigate a little bit first here, and then we'll go further
It's a little
out.
boat we used to cross the lake. It's the only way on or off the island.
Okay, something tells me that we're gonna get... This boat is gonna get sabotaged or something, so we won't be able to get
What
off
a
the
comforting
island.
thought.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bird bath.
Hey, look,
Is
birdies!
that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
Well, birds, I mean, the poor birds just like that it's water in general.
They're even singing a
That
little
there's
tune.
something there. Yeah, kinda.
Toot, 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 toot.
Please don't do that.
Dude, you're not a bird. Yeah, exactly. Let's
It's just
see.
an archway, but it seems a little ominous.
I mean,
Like
it's cute, I
walking
guess.
through it might give you bad luck.
Nah, this is for
Right.
good luck, I'm sure.
What are they?
Wind chimes. Silent, wooden wind chimes.
Alright, so there's... I mean, this place looks quite magical already, but it's not that magical if someone was killed here. What's
Ground's
this?
moist, but it's not muddy.
Oh. I thought there was
Wonder how
something
often it
here.
rains here.
I cannot believe how exciting this murder investigation is already.
Huh. Oh, come on, we're talking about the mud, it's
It's a
fine.
garden, I think. It's currently far away.
We could walk closer to it.
Ready when you are.
Alright. We're gonna go closer, but first let's observe
Do you
more.
think anybody's watching us from one of those windows?
I'm sure they are. They're all
Maybe.
suspicious of us.
Let's wave just in case.
Alright, let's go. So this is the first area, the lake's edge, and you can see here this is the whole map with the towers actually. They're technically 2 towers. And we'll get to discover more as we progress. Alright, this is the gardens. These are the gardens.
And it's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one.
Probably not.
Although there
Yeah, of
is
course.
something in there.
It's a cassette tape. Or it
Ooh.
used to be.
Okay, we got a clue. Damaged tape. The cassette tape has been damaged by water. The ink on the label is blurred and illegible. Huh. I guess we can look closer a bit, but it doesn't seem to have any... Alright, well that's something.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to
water?
scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
It's just a dragon,
It's a
man.
statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Dude, don't call it a fish
Hang on.
monster, it's just a...
playing a harp.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
No, look closer, yeah?
This
Oh, hello.
isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
The column segments can be rotated, but what's the purpose of it? Huh. I don't know. Do we have the same symbols here? No, it doesn't look like it. Let me see, can we just... Okay, I don't
Looks
know
like
what
he's
this is.
playing a semi-grand pedal harp.
You're some kind of harp expert, Sally.
Did you not know? I had a harp when I was a kid. A little handheld
Coincidence?
one, only 8 strings.
Liar.
It's the truth, I swear.
No, a liar. Like,
Let's
never mind.
come back later.
Alright, so we're gonna
It must do
hopefully find out
something.
more.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, harp statue. An old weathered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4 column segments. And I guess we're gonna have to find out the right combination.
What
Who's
animal
this? A
is
bird?
that?
Hawk.
A griffin?
Bear. Lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
That's not that's nothing that
This is
exists.
some garden.
Do the plants all look a little strange to you?
Yeah, they're very colorful.
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I don't know, age probably,
I think it's
rain,
supposed to look
wind.
like that. It's an egg.
Oh. No, okay.
It's a bandstand.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
It's
Okay.
quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say, too quiet?
It's not.
Well, it's not too quiet. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can hear
It's an
birds, there's
appropriate
music.
amount of quiet.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go further in. To front door. Main entrance, okay. Front door, main entrance, same thing.
Oh.
What?
Oh. There's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah. Tangle Tower.
Twir.
Tangle Tower. Can I pick
What?
this up? Oh.
Oh. There's
Oh
an
No?
yeah. Tangle.
Twir.
Okay, I can't pick that up.
Ah,
Ooh, what's
there's
this?
a heart engraved in the tree. I didn't know people actually did that.
PPF.
Still. Wait, let me write this down. Hello. PPFF. PPFF. So that's... I don't know. Wait, the murder victim is FF, right? She's Wait, yeah, right. She's wait. Where is she? What's her name? Freya. She's Freya Fellow. She's the victim. Maybe FF is her. Freya, maybe, or someone else. Maybe someone was in love with Freya. Maybe we have, I don't know. Well, it wouldn't be a murder of passion because she was killed while she was painting. Hello, how am I? I'm doing okay. I'm getting back to live streaming every day. Hopefully that's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be of, you know, like a good pacing. We're gonna get hopefully more stuff done. I've been recording stuff. I'm putting up. I have like 12 videos that I have to put up, so that's pretty good. I've been working these kind of last few last week. I've been working quite a bit. And hopefully we'll get back on track, you know, surpass 1,500 subscribers finally on YouTube. Hopefully reach more subscribers on BitChute. That's one of the platforms that I'm encouraging more right now because of potential issues with YouTube. I'd rather have, you know, people know that they can find me on multiple sites. So that's one of the things that I'm pushing a little bit, not too much, but I'm mentioning it more. I have, you know, links on Twitter for BitChute, for DTube, because I'm over there too. Twitch, you know what, I have been thinking about Twitch. The only thing with that is that I would need to do like Restream. I would have to use Restream, which wouldn't be that bad of an idea. I did sign up there, so I am considering it, yeah. I'm considering doing only the live streams on Twitch, or also on Twitch. It wouldn't be exclusively on Twitch, but yeah, that is something that I'm considering.
How do you know they're for birds?
Because they're small and they're birds here. There must be birds, right?
Is that
What's
an
this?
envelope?
Ooh, hello, clue.
It's
This
been
must be a
opened,
clue.
but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
No, definitely.
We don't care, we have a murder to solve. Open letter. The envelope has been ripped open. There's a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. Huh. Okay. But there's only one piece of paper here. Okay. I don't know why I have this this magnifying glass. Yeah, it's fine. What's with Peter Parker?
Do you think he'll start to move
What's
if we try
this?
to go inside?
No, it's a
No.
statue.
I think he'll just silently judge us.
It's a statue, it doesn't judge. It just stays there and does nothing. Is this
Path
a
leading
necklace?
towards the stone square.
Oh, never mind. It's not. So
Should we ring the doorbell?
yeah, it's, you know, it's nice. We're just gonna, hey, we're here
Why
to
would
solve the
we not?
murder. Oh, PPFF, Peter Parker. Yeah, but I don't think we actually. I don't know. I don't think there's a character called Peter Parker in this game. Maybe. FF might be Freya
It's a little
Fellow,
melody.
but PP, Peter Parker. Yeah. Oh my God, they have Spider-Man in this game. They probably don't have Spider-Man in this game for, you know, copyright reasons.
Let's head to the
Okay.
crime scene first. It's at the top of the
Oh,
west
okay.
tower, I think.
Alright, so we can't just go around there anywhere we want. Let's enter the building. This is the grand hall. It's not that grand. It's very colorful. Big, sure, but not that big.
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Is soil a clue?
Nothing. Depends. Do you find any bones in
Sally,
it?
check those
In the
plants for
soil?
clues.
Is soil a clue?
Huh. Okay, so here's what's this
That's
though?
a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
It's an aquarium?
Huh.
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it. Anymore.
The Oculus Quest. No, I haven't tried any Oculus device, but I mean, if you had the games to play it, and you are invested in VR like that, then it would be I guess a good entry point. I would probably wait a bit longer for something a bit more powerful than that though. Although I'm not sure if anything's gonna come out maybe until the second half of next year. The thing with VR, right, is content for the most part. So, I mean, there are some games and some experiences, but if I would have to invest $300 in something, or well, 300 euros, 400 maybe, I would want to have a lot of content. I would definitely want to get something more powerful than the Oculus Quest though, because the Oculus Quest is the one without that's not tethered, right? You don't need to connect it to the PC.
What is that?
So I
think
think
it's a family tree.
oh, they think something else. All right, let's see here. Lord Fellow, Lady Fellow, Fiona Fellow, Freya Fellow. This is the murder victim.
Freya Fellow.
She's the one that died.
She's barely
Yep.
related to the main family at all.
Huh. You know, honestly, the cool thing about VR is that you have the option to get something that's tethered and untethered. Ideally, you would want something that doesn't, tie you to a PC with cables. So the Quest would be that. I just wish something would be something that would be more powerful than that. Because I think the Quest has what, a Snapdragon 845, so that's last year's, flagship, chip, mobile
Fiona
chip.
Fellow. Dead center. She must be important.
She's the
half Fellow
matriarch.
and half Remington.
Do you think she still lives here?
Maybe. So wait, so we have Flora Remington. We have Pointers. Okay, so these are the families that live here. Fellow and Pointers.
Poppy
Pointers.
Pointer.
She's half Remington and half Pointer.
Do you think she still lives here?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Pretty.
Huh. Very ornate. Alright.
A door.
Oh, really?
Oh, what's
Go through
behind
the
it?
door!
A room.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Jesus.
It's
But
not locked.
don't you want to go in? Wait, so you don't want to go in?
Locked.
You don't want to go in.
This one has a big P.
That's probably important.
It just
How
says for
very
pointer, right?
Perceptive of you. Stairs.
Oh, Jesus. I like how they say, stairs. I know, I can see there's stairs. Alright. Alright, so we have the tower here. You can see there are multiple rooms here, and we have to go all the way to the top of the west tower. That's where the murder has taken place. A game like roguelike coming out? Like your on Oculus? Okay. I mean, that wouldn't be my first choice. I mean, like for VR games, ideally you'd like some stuff that's first person, right? Well, then again, the game you're talking about might be first person.
Let's take a look at that painting first.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So this is where the murder took place. And you can see here the outline of the victim. That's quite a bit of blood too.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back.
So she was stabbed from the
There's a
front,
single
maybe?
patch of blood, right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
Well, it could be swift, like, she was taken by
What?
surprise.
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So,
Yeah.
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
let's check the case
Okay.
file again.
Alright, what's the... So Frey was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. So wait, she was stabbed from the back or from the front? You'd think from the... Wait, if she was stabbed from the back... Catch up, yeah. She would have fallen... like... towards the painting, maybe?
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it?
Looks that
I
way.
guess? Yeah. Painted portrait. Freya was unable to finish the painting as she died sometime during the process. Flora appeared to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. So this right here, see? Because this kind of looks like a knife. And this was actual blood. But it doesn't say whose blood. Because it could be, I don't know, chicken blood maybe. It could be human blood, pig blood. I have no idea, like... So we don't know. If it's the victim's blood, that would be
I
weird.
wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime
Yeah,
scene.
maybe that.
And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Yeah, that's true. There is no murder weapon. Yet. Okay, there's something very strange about how Freya was killed. Freya's in the painting. No, she died. They took her body. I don't think she was taken by the painting. Wait. Flora's portrait is completely covered in blood because it stabbed
Flora's
Freya.
portrait is completely covered
Makes sense.
in blood because it stabbed
Yeah.
Freya. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay, wait. Flora's portrait was used to kill? Oh, Flora's portrait is holding a knife?
Because
Because
holding a knife
Hey.
tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife.
right.
It's the murder weapon.
Right. But it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
Freya killed Freya. Well, actually, that's. What? Oh, an unfinished painting. That would be interesting, though. Okay, the only thing is, if she committed suicide, it can't have been the painting, unless we assume some dark magic. But she could have committed suicide, but then what happened to the murder weapon? Alright, well, let's look around this place some more.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
But see, that's the thing. Was she stabbed from the front? The palette has a variety of paints loaded onto it. The largest is a blob of black in the middle, this one. The paintbrush is still covered with dried red paint. Well, is this red paint or is it blood? That's the question. The painting is a portrait to another dimension. Potentially, this game looks weird enough that could be true, actually.
Freya's painting supplies.
Huh. Small glass spots of red, yellow, blue, black, and white. The glass spots are all cracked down one side. Why are they cracked? What happened to them? Did someone try to destroy them, maybe?
Supposedly, Freya was working on
Didn't even get a chance to
Oh
clean
wait,
her
we
brush.
got to that. We got to that. Wait, what else we have here?
Is
Well,
that
this,
an
I
egg?
guess. It is an egg.
with bird feet.
Well, it's... you have a
It's
clue?
Also
Let me know.
covered in gemstones.
It's
What
a precious
completely
stone.
ordinary object.
Well, it's not that ordinary.
I think it's a
Oh,
container for
see?
something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Swap the position of the gems. Rotate the egg to see a clue on the back. Oh, this is...
It's some kind of clue. It's some kind of clue about where to put the gemstones.
Okay. So, wait. Oh, you have to move the gemstones around. Okay, so this would be here, maybe? And I need a green star... No, here. Then let's see, the long one would be... this one. So it's purple and blue. Purple and blue, right? Yeah. Then let's see this one, which looks weird. This one would be this, I think. Red and blue. So red and blue, I think. Freya is, I think she has a part that she killed herself. That's, I mean, possibly. But how did she die? I mean, what, her chest just burst from her singing? Okay, so we got this. What else do we have? This one. Which one is this one? This one is... this one here. Is this one maybe? So it's purple and yellow. Purple and yellow. What else do we have? This one, that's weird, yellow and green. This one, so it's yellow. Well, yellow and green.
I got it.
I'm impressed.
Alright. Well, it was easy, you just had to follow the pattern on the
Did it
back.
unlock? What's in there?
Predator vs Alien. Actually, I kind of wish there were more games. There was, I don't know, was there another game that was made that's being made? Alien vs Predator? I don't remember.
Nothing.
But that'll be cool.
Nothing.
Well,
What do you mean
I'm not
nothing?
leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
Wait. Empty egg. Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is a soft velvet-like material. Yeah, so this must have been a jewelry box or something. It rests on 3 strange feet with pointed claws. Yeah, it's a bird. It's bird eggs. Yeah, but Alien Isolation didn't have Predator, and that's been some years ago already. I mean, actual, Alien versus Predator type of game.
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden
There's no walls?
absence of wall.
Oh yeah, that.
Is that a gramophone?
I think
It
so.
looks like a gramophone.
Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
Then it's not a
also got a
gramophone.
big crack down the middle.
Wow. It plays cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. See, it's not a gramophone if it plays cassettes. There's a noticeable crack running through it, all the way from the horn down through the tape deck. This looks really bad. Look at this. Huh? A rose. Okay.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
To Freya. For the victim.
Do
Huh.
you think it still works?
The gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go.
We should give it a go. Do I just click on it? Okay, try it, yeah. Let's try the cassette to Freya. Because, that's the victim. Music? Piano. Yeah,
It's
piano music.
Piano music.
Huh. Is that a clue? It's a recording of piano music. It plays for a short while before stopping. Let's listen to the end. Hmm. Is this a mixtape? Maybe Freya's mysterious lover? Did I hear birds? Wait. A dark song, yeah. Does. There are birds. I hear birds. There's some chirping in the back. Maybe that's a clue? Huh. Interesting. But what does that mean? That someone... Okay, it has like... Whoa, what was that? At the end? That was odd. What the fudge was that at the end? Okay, let's try this one. The tape from the fountain. Birds. Someone walking?
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
It's a recording of someone walking outdoors. A distorting humming melody can be heard. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't know if those are... I mean, there might be clues. Let's talk to the witness here. Flora.
Flora... fellow?
Snow White.
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing.
Why is she not
What do we
speaking?
do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
Yeah, but that's suspicious. The silence, I mean.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about
Oh, she
you at
looks
all.
upset.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
Okay. Right.
Flora, you were
Statement.
definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something?
Right.
Can you
Come
tell
on.
me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
I mean, she's either like mute or she doesn't want to talk.
Were you close with Freya? How are you two related? Did you kill Freya?
Grimoire!
What? I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
She doesn't want to talk to us. Alright, fair enough. It's okay. It's okay, we're gonna talk to other people. Flora Fellow, Lord Remington father, Richard Remington the brother, and Primrose Pointer is the sister. PP is Primrose Pointer. Is that the person? Huh. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not gonna stab the person. We're detectives here. We have to solve murders, not make more.
A little pot plant, balanced on the window ledge.
It's the only plant in the entire room.
Is that the clue? Oh, it is, because it's in the painting. Well, maybe it's not a clue, but it's in the painting. Wait, but there was another plant here. So where is it?
The room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it. It's more the sudden absence.
Okay, wait. See, look at this. See the painting. So the painting has one plant, this one, and there another one is sketched on the right side. But where's that plant?
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Philo.
So what? Freya was killed. How?
Looks that way.
See, there's one here and one here. So what's this? Why is there another potted plant here? Where is this potted plant? Because it's not in the room. See, where is it? There's nothing. It's not here.
The whole room has a strange feeling about it.
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
Maybe someone stole the plant, but why? Alright, let's go investigate some more stuff then. Let's go outside. Because we haven't been outside. Yeah. So yeah, she doesn't want to talk. It's fine. We're gonna find more stuff. Stone Square.
A pointless little stone tower.
I don't know. Might be a good hiding place.
Want to play hide and seek?
I could be persuaded.
No, we have the murder to solve.
A little
Jesus.
bridge leading back to the gardens. It's a sea serpent.
Well,
Turned into stone by a
sculpture.
wizard.
If you say so. What happened to its head?
Beheaded. By the same wizard.
Huh.
There's a metal plaque on the bench.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point. But someone scratched it off.
That's convenient. What they were hiding something.
It's Tangle Tower. Or at least it's the mansion at the base of Tangle Tower. You ever seen
there's
a
some big
mushroom
plants.
that big before?
Yeah, it's a huge mushroom.
Not in real life.
Huge. Wait, sorry? Oh, really? Oh, this one you mean? Or this one? The head? Maybe. So what's this thing?
Gemstone full of plants.
AKA a greenhouse.
Oh, okay. Can we go there? Yeah, apparently we can. Okay, wait, but we're still... Let's see...
Is that a clock?
Oh, in the tower? Oh, in
If
the
it
tower
is,
in the map, you
it's a
mean?
clock with 4 faces.
Okay, wait, let's look here.
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
Oh, this definitely doesn't tell the
So
time.
what does it do?
Oh, the cadaver, okay. Right. Rotate the dials until at all 4 hands are in the correct position. Are in the correct position, but how should I know the correct position? Correct position.
Nope.
So moving any of the hands turns the adjacent hands in the opposite direction. It's like cogs on a machine.
Okay. But what's the... I don't have the clue yet here. Or at least I don't think I have it. Maybe there's one of the signs where I have to find the thingy.
Reset the
Okay,
puzzle.
let's get out of here for now.
Just
No, just get out of it. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this one. And let's see who
Wooden
this
trunk
person
that
is.
opens up into a full desk.
I want one.
Huh.
Whoa. Nice
Hello?
cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally.
We're
and this is my
detectives.
sidekick, Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke,
Yeah.
it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
What work? Let's...
It's not in my interest to discuss
Cool.
personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception. Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are you...
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so?
I mean, it looks
As
cool on you, but
happens,
yeah.
I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers was one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word,
Huh.
although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite.
Okay, she's very elusive. By the way, for everyone watching, if you like the live stream, please give it a thumbs up. That helps out a lot with, you know, it being recommended to other people, you know. And of course, see the stuff in the description to support me. Very important if you want me to continue doing this for a very, very long time, as in the next
Towards
6
the
months at
early
least.
evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled, that much was clear, but sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Okay, at least we have someone talking in this game. Let's see. Let's find out what she can say about,
Freya
well, the
Fellow
victim.
is of great interest to me. I perceived her to be the most
Why?
intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower. Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You
Why would you?
Have known she was about to be killed, though.
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, detective.
Oh, hey, Jesus, she could help us solve the
Quite
murder,
stoic
but...
statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Flora Fellow.
You think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps, an hour here or there, sporadically. Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky.
Huh. Maybe she's a zombie, a vampire.
Tangle Tower. No idea why they insist on calling it that. It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
Have you searched the whole place?
I believe so. Why?
He wants to
Did
know
you
if you
find
found
anything?
any secret rooms.
Huh. I'm afraid the
What a-
residents of Tangle Tower are far too ordinary for anything like that. I was disappointed too. You truly consider this a case file?
What's wrong with it?
What?
No organization, no system.
That's my style. I like seeing everything laid out at once. Yeah, it helps me think.
How quaint.
Why is
Where'd
she...
you
Anyway.
dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps?
Maybe. But apparently you don't know anything
Deciphered
about
the
it.
meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp.
We're working on
No, not yet.
That's a no, then. Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
it. No?
No.
No, not yet.
Makes
Alright,
quite
Jesus,
an
she's not helping at
impression,
all.
doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
Come on, it's not the
Detective's
painting.
job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
Yeah, whatever. It's not the painting. Come on, someone
Paint is
kill her.
Still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told?
Actually, that is true. We don't know if she was killed while she was painting. She could have been killed, I don't know, 2 hours before, you know, when she was just placed there.
Yep.
Paints.
Mm-hmm.
You got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too.
What?
It was. Perhaps
Hide the
it's
what?
always been empty.
What? She was going to say something. Arrest the
Somewhat
picture, yeah.
cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
Okay. So this was in Flora's room? Why would it be Flora's room if it was meant for Freya? Okay, alright, well, maybe we can get back to her. Let's
AKA a greenhouse.
sorry, let's check the greenhouse. Let's go, let's go everywhere outside and then we'll go back in and start searching the other rooms. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more rooms inside. So the greenhouse. Oh, this little guy looks creepy.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have magic powers.
Oh, come on, don't tell me you think the beetle has magic powers. Come on.
Bags of soil.
It's so blue. Is that fruit? It's shaped like fruit.
Too shiny to be
Maybe.
fruit. I think it's
Try to
glowing a
taste
little
it.
too.
Safe to eat, do you think?
I'm gonna say no.
We'll get back to the
Hanging
painting, but
baskets.
I don't think it's
They're
gonna
so
talk.
high up.
To you, maybe.
You're only 2 inches taller than me.
2 inches makes all the difference.
Tools. Used by a gardener. For gardening.
Right. Okay. Chillax. Don't be so.
Tools. Used by a gardening.
Oh, okay.
This one's in a little pot.
This one
Okay,
was
that is
suspicious.
definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
Oh, see, it's a clue, or potentially a clue. Potted fruit. A potted fruit with a hard gemstone-like skin. The soil in the pot is an unusual blue color. Okay.
It's glass, but I can't see through it.
Total oxymoron.
I am not.
A little chart of, actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Okay. Huh. What's this?
Kind of reminds me of a
Alphabet,
periodic
maybe?
table.
Greek letters, I think.
Yeah. Beta, pi. What is the gamma? This must be a clue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wonder what this is supposed to be.
What do you
Okay,
make of
we'll
it?
check back later.
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's glass, but I can't see through it.
Total oxymoron.
I am not.
Let's talk to the creepy guy here.
Don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes.
Dude.
Is anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right. Sorry.
Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Okay, Fitz, fellow.
And why are you so tall?
I don't know.
Fitz, fellow.
You
FF,
work here
not FF.
as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kinda weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say
Okay.
it again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA, sometimes.
Alteration?
Oh, just
mutation?
sometimes, huh?
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener.
Why is he saying that? Is he hiding something? Saying that he's
I was
just
in
the
my
gardener?
greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And?
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
Did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
You know, the murder? Nothing about the
I was
murder
up
that
in the
happened
rooftop
yesterday?
garden. It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human.
Uh-oh.
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that? Flora's room was
You
locked.
didn't.
That's
Poppy.
normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
You think he poisoned the room? Maybe. I mean, I don't know, he doesn't really look like a murderer to me, but who knows? Everyone's a suspect.
She was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, "Put all the troublemakers in there." Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
So she was taking insects every day. Was she feeding something? A creature in her room, maybe? She had a pet, a lizard, maybe? A snake?
I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone. She questioned me.
About what?
My work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me, I can tell.
You think that's a clue about the ceiling and the eye on the ceiling? Alright, let's see. Nothing to unlock. Okay, let's ask about
Nice
these
painting.
clues.
Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
So Freya maybe went off the island to get a sense of Tangle Tower for the painting?
Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see. And what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I never thought about that.
Why would
Honestly,
that
would
be the
kind of
case?
fun. Like a twist, you know?
Oh, that would be weird. I mean, why would anyone hire detectives to figure out who murdered Freya when, you know?
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Poppy?
It's of no interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details.
Interesting. Maybe Poppy knows the
How
combination
odd.
for the harp? Oh, maybe. That could be a possibility. She faked her
What do you
death
think
to
that
leave
is
the island.
in Flora's hand?
Hmm.
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
Kneeling.
There's something off about this.
What is it?
What do you mean?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly.
Oh, okay. That's technically
Things are
some
different
help.
to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form.
Jesus, dude. Colors being pure?
With feet.
Jesus, okay.
It was locked, but we opened it. But it was empty.
Fun story.
So he doesn't know anything
That
about the
belongs
egg.
to Poppy.
So why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure. That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
You know, the name Poppy, springs up quite a bit. We
This
need to
is
talk
a
to
good
her next.
example of how
maybe.
things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and gem-stony.
Sometimes, you never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this shiny and edible fruit?
You look at it.
Yeah, you don't eat the fruit, you
Fitz's
look at
room
it.
is unlocked.
I mean-
it's up in the fellow tower.
This
Okay.
could be interesting.
Let's go later. Okay. So from what I understand, the old lady, well, she's not that old, she's 44. Flora fellow. She just doesn't talk much. I don't think she's mute. Okay, so we unlock the room. Oh, this one. Let's go here first. Yeah, maybe. Maybe this is poison. Music room. Okay.
Sheet music. It's handwritten.
That's a lot of notes. Looks pretty difficult.
Probably why they're on the floor.
Wait, what's something
Now, whatever it is,
crack
it's
here?
playing a little trumpet.
Well, it is the music room. He's gotta practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Yeah, exactly. Horn statue, a shiny statue of a strange creature holding a large horn. There's a noticeable crack running along the length of the statue horn. Inside the horn and on the ground below are various shards of cracked glass. Maybe someone stuffed the glass inside? Yeah, she has quite a bit to, yeah. Well, she might be retired already, who
Are
knows?
they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's
Well,
like
they
a
look
little
cool.
parade of floating spirits.
Why do they have bugs inside the house, though?
Who plays the violin, I wonder?
It's pretty dusty. So I'm guessing nobody.
One old wooden bookcase.
Yep.
25 dry old books.
Mm-hmm.
4 lit candles.
Is that a clue? 125, 4?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
No? What's the problem?
One old wooden
Yep.
book. 25 dry old.
Mhm.
4.
Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
Okay, maybe that's a clue. I just wrote it down. 125, 4.
All right,
see.
you got your wish.
Spooky murder mansion?
Spooky murder mansion.
What wish?
Smells
There's a
like
wish.
a forest in here.
It's one of those big pianos with the open lids.
Don't touch it.
Why not?
Don't touch it.
Might be haunted.
It's not haunted, come on.
Are you a ghost?
Hello?
Sally! That's rude! Unless she is a
She's
ghost.
probably not a
It
ghost.
may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
Oh,
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice.
that will do it. Alright, so this is Poppy. So we've heard quite a bit about Poppy. Like the gramophone is hers, the tapes seem to be hers. Maybe she gave the tape? At least the pink one? Because she plays the piano and the pink tape had piano music on it.
I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19
Fifi?
last year.
Do people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi... things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
So they almost all wanted to leave. Maybe someone wasn't letting them leave. And Freya was the more rebellious one,
3.5
maybe?
hours of piano practice. Soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs and out into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that.
Oh, she's very okay. Let's see what she did on the
Fitz and
day
I
of the
walked
murder.
in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door. I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry.
Why was she crying?
First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The 3 of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
Alright. Let's see what you can say about the victim.
Hard of head, but free of mind. Unimprisoned, unconfined, with starry eyes, she sees beyond, behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul untied, it's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be.
Okay. You don't have to make a rhyme out of it.
Needless noise from tongues expel, unless within the mouth they dwell. The spoken word, unfit for dealing with the shifting form of feeling. Stand unblinking in the face of taciturn and soundless space.
I mean, I definitely need to speak to Fifi, because why was she crying? Was she crying because she did something to Freya? Maybe she did kill her, and then she felt remorseful and she cried? Oh.
Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time is slow. Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way.
Huh. Okay. I mean...
With surging tide, the waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. But on its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
Orchestra. Who's that? The one who hired Hawkshaw.
That's me. I'm on a list of murder suspects. Always thought that would be kinda cool, but it's just...
Well, everyone is, so...
Falls a little short, doesn't it?
I mean, she doesn't have to do anything, she's just there. It's okay, we're gonna figure it
So
out.
there are 2 families living in Tangle Tower?
3 pointers and 5 fellows. 4 fellows.
What's the connection between them?
There isn't one. Not really. It was all built by the Remington family. Flora's a Remington, originally. So was Primrose, my mother. She married into the Pointers, and Flora married into the Fellows.
So the Fellows and the Pointers own the house now?
Flora owns the house. Depending on who you ask, that means her husband Felix owns it too.
What about your father?
His claim over the house kind of fell apart after my mother left.
Where's your mother now?
No idea. There's something I noticed about Freya's knife wound.
Hit me.
From what we
What?
could tell, the blade went in at an exact right angle, perpendicular to Freya's body. And there's only one small pool of blood. Nothing on Freya's hands, or anywhere else. The whole thing is just a little too... peaceful.
Staged, maybe? Stage? Because maybe she staged her
This
suicide?
is mine.
Really?
No, well, yes, it was. I gave it to Freya about a year ago.
What was on it?
Nothing. It was blank. Freya said she wanted to record something.
Any idea how it ended up underwater?
Maybe someone wanted to destroy it, but got really lazy.
So the damaged tape, Poppy gave it to
This
Freya?
is...
Really?
No, well,
Wait,
I
Freya?
gave it to Freya about a year ago.
What was
Yeah.
on it?
Okay,
Nothing.
so Freya.
It was blank.
Any idea how it
Maybe someone...
Okay, so Freya got it, and she recorded something, maybe that's one of the reasons why
What
she
do you
was
make of
murdered?
the statue?
I know that's the only
Oh, yeah,
one
this one,
in the
yeah.
whole of Tangle Tower. I've never actually seen a real one.
Maybe it's from before your time.
Oh, definitely. You see how old this statue is?
What about the symbols? One of them looks like piano keys.
Yeah, weird.
Wait a minute. Is it weird because it's weird, or does she know something? She's hiding something, I bet. Because Fitz said, right, that Poppy and Freya were arguing about the harp.
Don't you think
She's
that's
hiding
weird?
something.
That the letter isn't addressed to anyone or signed by anyone,
Someone's being deliberately secretive.
or they're trying to manipulate you. When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife with blood on the tip.
You don't think that anymore?
No, it was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in shock. I'm just an idiot.
But it was blood on the tip. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an important clue.
Is it a clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue. Tell me how it helps. Nothing about the knife makes any sense. It's just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything.
Oh, but that's stupid. No, I mean, okay, the fact that apparently Freya used blood in her painting, I don't think that's a coincidence. It can't just be a
Freya would always
coincidence.
load up the palette with all the exact colors she was gonna need. I think it helped her zone out and focus on the actual painting itself. Like
Could
getting
be a
all the
feather,
sheet
yeah.
music lined up before playing a long piece.
Right. So the blob of black paint in the middle, that was for painting Flora?
Flora's dress, yeah. She wears even more black than I do.
Yeah, it could be a feather. You're right. Could be, could look like a knife, but it could be a feather. So that's, you know,
Why is the glass cracked
Not
down
as bad.
one side?
Natural wear and tear, maybe?
No way. Freya took good care of her stuff.
so the paints, they all fell then. The paints fell at one point in
What
time
was
recently.
inside?
Nothing.
Huh.
The egg, nothing. Yeah, that was
It
yeah,
was
it's
my
kind of weird.
mother's originally.
So why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
Okay, I mean this girl seems to have a lot of stuff. Okay, tell me about the tape because this looks like you've
Belong
made
to
it.
you, Poppy?
Exactly.
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody?
But she's the one who gave the other tape to Freya. She's the gramophone that plays the cassette is hers. So this tape, you'd think it's Poppy's too. But maybe she doesn't want us to know that it's from her. Why would it be pink though? It doesn't look like her style, that's true. Cause she's like all
Oh, you've
gothy
been
and
to the
weird.
greenhouse? What did you think?
Impressive, I guess. But kind of unsettling, with Fitz lurking in the shadows the whole time.
Yeah, he does that.
Lurking.
Don't look
Okay,
at
tell me
me.
about this.
I didn't break it.
Does anybody else use the
Yeesh.
music room?
Yes. I don't know who, but I can tell when somebody else has touched the piano.
Poppy and Freya were lesbians. Ah, that's a possibility. I wouldn't put it past it. So someone has been using the music room. Maybe the tape here is of someone else playing the piano?
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
Okay, we're not gonna check just yet. I wanna explore more before we go to in the people's rooms. Okay, so this would be Fritz's room and this would be Poppy's room. Alright, there's more rooms here. There's two more here. Okay, let's see on this side. Alright, so this is the library. And here we have... who would this be? This would be Fifi, I think?
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
Maybe. Oh yeah, look! Look at this! This looks exactly like the knife. Well, it's not a knife. The thing in the painting that Flora was holding. So maybe it was just a feather. Because it looks like a bloody, you know, knife, kinda. The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even among avian mystids. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink tip lives most of its life alone. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seeds of the Tantum amica. And this here, this looks like the plant that was in the room where Freya was killed. Yeah, I don't think she has knives. Sorry, the bird has knives. I think like Flora was holding an ink dip feather. Maybe.
Books about birds.
The shelves are about half empty.
Oh, so you're a the shelves are half empty kind of person.
You knew this already.
Huh. Alright.
Books about ancient history, I think.
These books are ancient history.
The bird is the
They'd
murderer,
crumble
yeah.
into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good
The
excuse.
bird did it.
Thanks.
Okay, this looks
A
suspicious
book
here.
on the floor. Fundamental entomology.
I guess somebody dropped it.
Okay, maybe not.
Books about insects.
Well, theoretically. There's
There are
not a
no
single
books
book on
there,
that
though.
shelf.
Huh.
That's weird.
Books about space.
They're relatively untouched.
Books about geography.
Skip. Books about insects.
Well, there's not a single book.
Huh.
Oh wait, there's nothing there. Okay, wait.
Books
Here?
about nature? Sure. Why not build a science lab in the corner of the library?
The search
I
for
mean,
new
if it
knowledge.
works.
The archiving of old knowledge. It's downright poetic.
It's fitting.
What's in those bottles?
I'm not sure.
Plants.
Soil
Okay, right.
samples.
Plants. And plants.
It's musty in here.
What exactly does that mean? What is must?
No, as in,
Must.
I'll do this.
You ask such stupid questions.
Nice.
Hmm.
Is that a snow globe?
Of sorts.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the island. What the tower is.
Hey, look at that. It's a model
Looks
of
cute.
Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
Okay, maybe they'll give it to us after we solve the murder. Huh, cool.
It's musty in here.
What exactly?
Must, you asked.
Nice.
Oh, come on. Okay,
chalkboard.
musty.
Is this a library or a classroom?
I don't know, let's check. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, wait, what the fudge is this thing?
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
191, 93, 95, 96... 200, 201, 206, 209. Wait. So from A to B is +2. From B to C, that's another 2. From C to D, it's 1. From D to E, it's 4. What the fuck is that supposed to mean, all of this thing here?
Math equations.
Don't look at them for too long. You'll give yourself a headache.
Huh. Okay, I have no idea what this is. It must be a clue somehow. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. 1 to 8 and numbers from 191 to 209. Okay, we're gonna have to.
I'm not sure I
maybe
learned
come
anything from
later
that.
here. Yeah, maybe later.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking
What?
all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me.
Oh no? How come?
Because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis
What?
about the murder?
No.
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator. You will
Innovator.
need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi,
We'll
you
determine
said you
that,
were a
thank you.
micro something or other.
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
But kind of useless.
What
Okay,
can you
where
tell
were we
me
yesterday?
about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Okay, help me help you then.
I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment,
Right,
only to find out that Poppy
and she
had
stood
made
you up.
other plans, and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh.
So
Right.
what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
Aww,
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
it is sad.
Oh. Good.
Oh, she cried in her room. That's why she was crying when Poppy came to her room after the
I was in
murder.
my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
What?
She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room,
Jesus.
and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
I like how she's totally oblivious. I mean, yeah, she could be. I mean, yeah, she would be smart enough to pull a murder like that. But what's her motivation?
Freya Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, artist. Deceased. Understand this. Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became 1. Increasingly independent, and 2. Increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
I do not.
Huh.
If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The three of you are friends.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. One scientist, one artist, and one musician.
Sounds like quite a team.
Sounds like Freya wanted to leave. Maybe someone in the house didn't want her to leave.
Name, Flora Fellow. Age, 44. Profession, unknown. Likes, unknown. Dislikes, unknown.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been non-verbal?
Huh.
She has always been quiet, willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking entirely?
She suffered a great loss, something she has been unable to move beyond.
Okay, great loss. So we're gonna have to maybe dig into that, find what Flora deal is.
Name,
Flora deal.
Haksha. Age, unknown. Profession, private detective. Likes, quote, being left alone. Dislikes, quote, being constantly badgered by a weirdo nerd with a clipboard.
Well, that's Hawkshaw for you.
Name, Fitzfellow. Age, 24. Profession, cryptobotanist. Likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just barely 5.
So what's your problem with
Huh.
him?
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
Wait, a knife? But how does she wait? But he would actually maybe he wouldn't have a knife. Why would he have a knife if he's the gardener?
Name, Poppy Pointer. Age,
Hmm.
19. Profession, Apparently Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
Funny. Alright, let's ask her about the clues we have so far.
What is your opinion of Tangle Tower?
Oh, it's impressive. Elaborate gardens, unique architecture.
Must be worth a fortune.
Why do you ask, Fifi?
I am the heir of the Fellow family and the Remington family. This makes me the sole beneficiary of Tangle Tower.
That's quite an inheritance.
They can't make you do anything, Fifi. If you don't
She
want
wants
the
to go
house,
too.
just tell them. Or just sell it. Who cares?
You sound like her.
Like whom? Like Freya? Maybe Freya was encouraging
I
Fifi to
require
leave?
facts. What do you know?
Well, we know Freya was stabbed with a knife, and then she fell.
Correction. She was stabbed with something. There was no knife found at the crime scene,
Apart from the one in the painting.
which as a mere abstract representation does not count. Nobody has ever been stabbed by the concept of a knife.
Right, sure, obviously. I'm not saying the painting, I mean,
This
that would be
belongs
crazy.
to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right. But why?
I do not know why.
How does she know that
The
was
statue
in
itself
water?
does not interest me, but I do wish to know about those symbols on the harp. Have you deciphered their meaning yet?
We're working on it.
We are.
Well, technically, yeah, I was kind of hoping someone would have a clue.
Curious.
Okay, curious and not helping.
Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course.
Okay, so Poppy suggested to look at the painting, but it's true that looks more like a feather
The
than a
red
knife.
paint on the brush is not paint.
That's blood.
It is blood.
Right.
Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
She's everyone's a
Fifi,
suspect
did
at this
you
point.
test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
A whole pot full of blood?
Not a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah, but still. Doesn't that freak you out?
No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring.
So there was definitely blood in the paints, but the question is, did someone put the blood in there, or did Freya
That
do
belongs
that?
to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs.
That's not the right answer. Some people don't just like eggs. There's
Gramophone
something
belongs
there.
to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother often loaned it to Freya. Or maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get
No, I think
cast?
that's.
I cannot pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days.
So the gramophone is cracked. The paint bottles are cracked. Maybe it all happened in the same day. The tape is cracked.
She laughing?
What the hell? Wait, why is she laughing?
Is she laughing?
Why is she laughing at the cracked tape?
The fruit here has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless. Unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends
On what?
on the structural integrity of your teeth.
Actually, that would be fun if all the eggs were face
Why did
huggers.
Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be?
Well, Poppy said there were other people playing there, or at least one
Do
other
you know
person.
who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No, my mother's not been in the library for some time.
So who read the book? Who read the book then?
Fifi's
Alright.
bedroom should be unlocked now.
Can't wait.
Okay, we're not gonna go just yet. Let me see. Oh, so this is the room. Let's ask about the stuff that we found. Let's ask the detective. Maybe she can, give some more answers. So let's talk about Poppy Fitz and
Poppy has
Phoebe.
remarkable musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
She'd probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite. I'll say this, he's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse, but I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers in secret.
Wow.
Really?
I just wonder if he's getting restless.
From flowers?
Considerably intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition, no focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely.
Yeah, true. Well, come on, she's 19. Okay, let's talk about
People
these
here are
things.
surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stones straight from the earth?
I mean, I would make, I don't know, I would ornate everything with stones. I would make grills with diamonds, with
Some
fruit
breed
diamonds.
an amphibious humanoid, potentially bipedal, although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
A book from the library, one of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that.
Again, someone was reading it. That's
Giant.
It's not a
AKA the
coincidence.
greenhouse.
Someone was reading that, so we have to. Okay, let's ask Fitz and then go back. Yeah, exactly. There no. You're right. There no. That's what I'm thinking. If Flora was holding a feather while she was being painted by Freya, then where the fudge is that feather that she was holding? That's true. There must be, something there.
Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong?
Were you only
Have
teaching
you met
her,
this guy,
really?
Fitz? Shifty eyes. Doesn't say a lot. Totally suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Yeah, that's... It was a joke. I was joking.
Oh, I see.
Maybe he's not the smartest tool in the shed.
Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
Why?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know.
He knows. He must know why she doesn't like
What's
him.
with the broken glass?
I don't know. Maybe you could
Penelope
tell me,
knows
no?
about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried, in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
Allegedly. Alright. Let's... Should we go through people's houses first? To the people's rooms, or... Let's go here. Maybe we can talk to Penelope. Unlock the last room. The aviary. Yeah, that must be Penelope. Yeah, exactly. She didn't have any feather. Well, maybe the feather's gone. Maybe Flora threw the feather away. Okay, let's see what we got here.
What's with those little windows down there?
I think they're there for draining rainwater.
Oh,
I don't like mirrors. They steal your soul.
how do you
Just a
get
mirror,
your
dude.
hair so symmetrical without using a mirror?
I do it by weight. I
Magic?
can feel if one side is heavier than the other.
No, you don't, liar. Use a mirror like all of us.
Bird diagrams. Hand painted.
They're beautiful. Someone really knows their stuff.
Yeah, Penelope. Wait, why are her hands really big? Oh, are these... Look at that! She has... I think these like some sort of weird gloves. So her hands look more like wings, I guess.
Check out that butterfly.
Looks evil.
Wow.
not evil, come on.
judgmental.
Judgy.
My little writing desk. It's kind of cute.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
Okay, that's convenient.
They're bird cages. But the birds are coming and going freely.
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it
I don't think so.
totally is.
Really? Okay.
An especially fancy cage.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
Oh, clue. Birds in cage. 3 brightly colored birds in a heavy ornate cage. I mean, they look cute, but none of them have feathers that look like knives. Red Bull, yeah. Actually, I would like a Red Bull about now. If you want to support me getting Red Bull from time to time, please see the stuff in the description for you know, the ways to which you can help out. Okay,
Beautiful. What is it?
Huh?
Sort
Hello.
of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! And that shape. You're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer.
Everyone's a
Pleasure.
detective.
Is that short for Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, she's crazy, I think. Yeah, pretty much. She's a chick obsessed with birds, and she has a bird on her head. She must be crazy.
20-something, Aquarius, love to travel, and nearly all of my
What?
friends are birds.
Travel? Where to?
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they call it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangle Tower?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field? No matter where I go, I always find myself coming home to Tangle Tower.
Because of the birds.
Oh, no, because of him! Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Who are
Him?
you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz. He's not really the traveling type, you see.
Fitz Fellow.
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious feuding goes on between our 2 families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether.
Wait, so if they're engaged, why didn't Fitz mention anything about him being engaged? That's weird. Arctic Fox, I think, I don't know the question mark, if it's about what Void posted. It's, you know, we were talking about the game and the crazy bird lady. Okay. So she's in. Oh, maybe that's why he was sneaking around the tower. Because Fifi said that Fitz was sneaking around the tower at night. She caught him. With a knife, though. But, I don't know, maybe he was eating birds. I don't know.
I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there. Crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That, and he has a great deal of work to do every day. Watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Do you help him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
What did you do after that?
Let's see. I returned to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4,
27?
but in truth it's more like
Oh.
400.
Can they not feed
Oh,
themselves?
Jesus.
Of course. And they often do. But I think they just like the company.
No, I think you like the
do I.
company. Yeah, of course, see? She's crazy and alone. Okay, let's see what she's gonna say about the day the murder
Sometime
happened.
in the evening, I left the aviary and headed back towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library. I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower. I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too, standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Wait, because, okay, so this is interesting. I mean, I haven't seen any inconsistency with everyone saying what happened and where they were, but why was that guy coming out of Fitz's room? Right? Because he's a pointer. What's he doing in a fellow's bedroom? Alright, let's ask around.
Enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told. Studied them professionally at one point.
Yeah, no
I
feathers.
think her father taught her.
Are you friends with Flora?
A little bit.
A little bit friends.
She's one for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her.
I can see that.
I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
I said it.
Alright, she doesn't like
She's a
Felix
most
much.
unsavory little... She was incredibly rude
Yeah.
about my appearance.
Which part? The giant bird arms, or...
If I were her, I'd go easy on the judgment of others. I mean, look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow. I just wish Uncle Pointer would tell her to behave herself.
Professor Pointer? Why him?
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. She's his responsibility. Did you not know that?
I didn't know that. But yeah, you're right. Maybe there are some secret rooms around or secret passages around the house. So we're gonna have to search for that. Made of feathers? Well, it's just she just has, I guess, some gloves, some weird gloves that look like, you know, bird wings. She has actual hands, I think.
She'd sit in the aviary.
Probably.
First thing in the morning and paint the birds. Sometimes she'd ask me their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names. Isabelle, Clementine, Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve.
Got it, thanks.
For my 21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting. All the birds from a single spring, with their names written underneath. I can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Sounds like you two were close.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her, but she had a way of understanding unspoken things.
Okay. Let's... I mean, we're just gonna
She
go through all of
mostly
them, right?
ignores me, if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same intellectual level.
Oh.
Huh.
I mean, you don't need to.
No, it's quite all right. I'm comfortable with it.
She's not as smart as Fifi and she
Isn't
knows
he
it.
strapping?
He is big.
And so brooding.
Kinda sulky, yeah.
I can never tell what's going on in that beautiful head of his.
It just sounds like you don't know him very well.
I don't remember asking for your input.
Okay, that's not a lot saying about her fiancé,
Did you
but
talk to Poppy already?
Yeah,
We did.
a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah, I did.
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies.
Why would Poppy lie to us?
Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair, Penny?
She started it.
Okay. Poppy and Penny don't like each other. Interesting. Alright. Let's go through all the freaking clues.
Well, it's probably quite impressive. To a visitor, fresh
Well, the
eyes and all
tower?
that. Not to you.
Oh.
Try living in it for 20 years. The sheen wears off. If it wasn't for my fits, I'd have little reason to stay.
What about inheritance? You're the next oldest pointer after your uncle, aren't you?
Well, thank you very much for phrasing it like that. But no, any money left in the Pointer family will pass down directly to Poppy.
Is that fair?
I couldn't care less, to be perfectly honest.
Maybe she's jealous of Poppy, but you know, Poppy's not the murder victim, so.
Finally, I get to see a detective's case file.
That's a very specific thing to be excited about.
Well, only last week I asked that miserable Hawkshaw woman if I could see her case notes.
I'm guessing she said no.
Would have been much more polite if she had just said no. Instead, she was quite rude to me. Accused me of being, what was it? A shallow sensationalist.
Well, you do seem shallow. Okay, let's ask Penny about Penny. I mean, she probably has a very good impression of herself.
She's beautiful.
See?
She. Wait. Is that me?
Of course. Of course you would have that reaction.
Goodness me. Poppy really doesn't take care of her belongings, does she?
It wasn't in Poppy's room. It was in the little pond in the garden.
Exactly! Hardly the place for it.
You know what? I think she's playing dumb. I think Penny's playing like, oh, I don't know, I'm just very, you know, I'm just lovely and not concerned with birds. I don't know that much, but it's
I'm
fine.
Sure I've read about this creature somewhere. Don't remember anything about him playing the harp, though.
Maybe a book that we haven't found?
Oh, who penned this juicy little number?
We don't know. It's not signed.
Yet.
An anonymous letter? Classic clue.
Alright. Tell me about the paint.
I doubt
Well,
Frey
painting.
intended it, but the overall effect is a little unsettling. Don't you think? It's Flora that's the problem. She's an inescapably haunting presence, bless her.
Yeah, she's kinda creepy.
Oh, that's rather sad. Freya doesn't
It
take
is.
very good care of her pains, does she? But then she was always rather bohemian, had her own priorities.
Like what? What priorities?
Gaudy old thing, isn't it? Flora seems very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Heyo!
Ooh. That's headshot
Poppy's
right there.
gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on account of it belonging to
Aw.
her mother.
That's cute.
Oh yes, adorable.
She doesn't like Penny, so yeah.
Terrible.
Well,
You
Poppy.
The
recognize it?
color scheme. 3 different pinks. Obscene.
Oh, come on, really? That's the obscene part?
Delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Inedible, too, I think.
Yes. At one point I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly, I
What?
think he just likes the way they look.
Or he's making money on the side and he's
Haven't
not
seen
telling
this
you.
one in a while. He lives in the music room, doesn't he?
Currently.
Jesus.
Somebody taking an interest in extinct animals.
Extinct.
Oh, yes. The book is very old. Most of the birds in it are long gone.
Well, what about this bird, though? The ink dip.
This one, well, it was thought to be extinct for a long time. Then one was found here at Tangle Tower.
So it's not
Really now?
extinct.
You misunderstand. It was the last one. The very last.
Oh.
How do you know? How does she know it was the last
I
one?
must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think they know we're in the presence of company.
They belong to you? Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
I've already forgotten all 3 of those names.
Which one is which?
Yeah.
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Glad we cleared
They
that
look
up.
what?
What about the one on your head?
Yeah.
On my head? He's just my hat. He doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
But that's a real bird? Okay. Alright, Penny seems to be kind of an airhead, but she also seems to be hiding something.
Penny's room now.
Now.
Alright,
like,
that's
right now?
No, not right now. Okay. I want to you know what who I want to ask? Okay, so we unlocked all rooms here. And it doesn't seem to be other rooms to see, but let's go. Okay, let's ask Fritz, because why didn't Fritz say that he was engaged? It's either a lie or I don't know. There's something off. Wait.
Penelope is my
Penny, come on.
fiancée.
Don't take this the wrong way,
Oh,
but Penny
why did he
doesn't
say
really
anything?
strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be. People think she's, well, they
Shallow?
make assumptions.
And how's the relationship doing recently?
Good. It's good.
That doesn't sound like it's going good.
Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they, like, her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not.
That's a little bit weird, isn't it? I mean, but why wouldn't he say that he was engaged to someone? That is odd, isn't it? I think it's odd. Okay, let's ask Poppy about, because you know they must have a feud, right? Penny doesn't like her, so I guess the feeling is mutual.
Feathers flashing in the light, from a sunbeam gleaming bright. I shield my eyes and turn my head, but all at once I've been misled. Light is shining on the stage, but through the railings of a cage.
That is not really helpful. That is really not helpful, Poppy. Alright, well. So we either go to their rooms or we... You know what, let's just find every single character. Let's talk to everyone and then we're gonna go snooping through their rooms. Let's finish up with the... what's the name? The... Pointers. Yes, that's Pointer. That's the name. Pointers. I was missing the name of the family.
Pretty.
Alright. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go and talk to... Actually, no, we have 2 characters, actually. 2 Pointers we haven't talked to. Right? I think. Okay, this is Uncle, the Professor. AKA the Professor. Let's look around first.
It's tidier than my desk. Oh, the notebook is untouched. It's completely blank.
So,
Odd.
even the most well-used notebooks start off blank.
Yeah.
It's a chart
Maybe.
of the solar system. Which planet are you from, Sally?
Oh, really? Venus, obviously. She's from Venus.
It's tidier than my desk. Oh, the notebook is untouched.
So, even the most well-used notebook.
Alright.
Pretty.
It does look pretty. Maybe it's a clue?
A Spyglass to the Stars. Volumes 1 to 12.
Yeah,
Very,
he's
very
twerking, yeah.
good condition.
Yeah, it kind of looks like this guy is actually not doing any science.
Trinkets.
They're clearly gizmos.
It's too cloudy to see any stars right now.
It's
Yeah,
also
what is he
daytime.
looking at? What the fuck is he looking at? Because it is daytime.
You know, I've always wanted one of those.
A mechanical solar system? What would you do with it?
I
mean,
would
looks
look
cool.
at it.
Okay, let's look closer.
Wait a minute.
What do we have here?
Earth in the middle, sun on the outside. How old is this thing?
Rotate the 5 planets, the sun and the moon around the middle. Rotate the planets. Why though? Wait, so what am I supposed to do
Nothing.
here?
So there are 2 ways to move the shadows. Rotate the planets and rotate the sun and moon.
Oh. Well,
I guess that's wrong.
I think you just need to get the shadows to line up with the shape on the base.
shape on the base? Oh. Like this, I think. Kinda like this? Wait. So that would be one. That would be the other one. No. No. This one? No. Wait, because we have... So this planet is done. Then we have this one. Then we have this one and this. Is that not right? It looks right. Oh, there we go. I forgot to click on the button. All right, what do we have in there?
That? Something unlocked.
There's a little hatch
Yes.
underneath. What's in there?
A bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
Okay. On bugs, golden beetle, various research notes and diagrams. The golden beetle, named for its exoskeleton composed of a mineral approximately 90% identical to gold, has a lifespan of several years. It fends off predators with a loud hiss, records of over 95 decibels, and by being completely undigestible. This mistid has a somewhat spurious reputation for causing ill fortune to those that see it. You know what I wonder? I wonder if the hissing sound that the beetle does is on one of the tapes. Maybe.
Let's at least introduce ourselves before touching his telescope.
Always a good roll.
Okay, fair enough.
Shh, listen. Do you hear them? The stars. They're whispering. So quiet, and yet so loud.
What are they whispering about? Are they spreading rumors about us?
I shouldn't think they concern themselves with such insignificance. We are but specks of dust, you and I.
Mm-hmm. Could this speck of dust start by telling me his name?
You find yourself standing in the astronomy tower of one Professor Percival Pointer.
Seems like this tower belongs to the Pointers, and the other one belongs to the Fellows.
Well observed, my dear. Tangle Tower is something of a duality, as it happens. Meaningless boundaries, really. They exist only
Right.
in our minds.
Helpful.
Okay. Let's just talk
Me?
about everything.
Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the Pointer family. And of course, father to my precious Poppy.
And a professional astronomer?
Oh no, that's just a little hobby. I mean, yes, I've studied the stars for over 35 years, published 17 books.
Just a little hobby.
Sounds like you're quite well known. You must bring in a good amount of money.
Oh dear me, no. My field of research has never yielded any kind of stable financial return, nor would I expect it to. I am nothing but a humble interpreter for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
Cool. Tell the cosmos I say hi.
Yeah, I'm sure there are crazy people like this, even crazier than this guy. At least they look, but, well, this guy just looks cartoony, but yeah, craziness comes in all shapes and sizes in the real
began
world.
as any other, with blissful, unremarkable routine. I took my usual morning walk around the gardens. Fresh air does wonders for the mind.
Did you see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse together. I didn't bother them, of course. I sat for a while besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine. Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in my studies for the afternoon.
Did you use your telescope yesterday?
Once the stars began to appear, naturally.
For how long?
I can't say. I've been known to lose hours at my telescope.
Did you see anything?
No actual discoveries, if that's what you mean.
So you were all alone up in the astronomy tower. Must have been a while before you found out what had happened to Freya.
Quite. Normally, I would be the last to find out about such a thing. But a curious tug of fate led me towards the fellow tower later that evening.
Alright,
I
what
was at my
happened,
telescope
old
for the
man?
majority of the evening, but at one point I returned to my desk to look something up in a reference book. I couldn't find the book I wanted, so I figured Fiona must have borrowed it. I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall. I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library. She looked impatient and slightly frustrated.
Same as ever then?
Quite. I passed her by and went upstairs to Fiona's room. The door was locked, but I could hear shouting coming from inside. I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter. I had no desire to invade their privacy by eavesdropping, so I waited for them to finish and come out into the hall. Before I could ask about the book, Poppy grabbed my hand and took me upstairs along with Fiona. It was apparent that both of them had already been crying about something. We went up to Flora's tower. Freya was laying on her back, right in the middle of the room. Flora and Fitz were already there. They both looked stoic as ever. Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did, and then Fiona went downstairs with Poppy for some reason. I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Why did you leave so quickly? Wasn't there anything you could have done to help?
Don't take this the wrong way, but the whole ordeal is fellow family business. I'm quite sure they don't need me getting in the way at a time like that.
Right. Okay. I don't know, it seems something's fishy, I don't know what.
A listless soul drifting through the ether.
What's wrong with her?
Not sure. She's always been troubled. Comes from a dysfunctional family. I'd say you could ask her about it, but I think you might find that
She
to
won't
be
answer.
a bit of a dead end.
Okay, fair
Hard
enough.
to read, that one, but she seems to know what she's doing.
She's kind of mean.
You know, I simply assumed all detectives were sharp, rigorous, and thorough. Then, of course, I met you.
Ooh, snap. But wait, didn't he hire
I don't
her?
especially want to talk about myself. Introspection often leads to vanity.
Wait, does it?
Why don't we discuss the moons of Jupiter instead?
I'm not
Oh,
sure
goodness.
if we have time. Aren't there like 10 of them?
83.
Yeah, we don't have time.
No, I haven't seen the body yet. You know what? My plan right now is to talk to everyone in the house, and there are 2 more rooms that I haven't visited yet that I know of. There could be maybe some hidden stuff, but what I know is that I haven't talked to Felix, who's Flora's husband, and I guess I haven't seen Freya's room yet. Now that might be a clue if we go into her room, because she's the victim. Maybe there's a clue there of what happened to
Nobody
her.
could deny her talent. She was remarkable, artistically gifted, but also highly intelligent.
Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
Was she ever interested in
Huh.
astronomy?
I don't think she was. The fault may well lie with me for failing to inspire her. But I think she was captivated by more tangible things here on Earth. My daughter loved her. Fiona, too. That said, in the last year or so, more and more I begun to notice her by herself, wandering the gardens at the most peculiar hours. She must have explored every inch of the grounds 100 times over. Quite a restless spirit, I think. I'm surprised she chose to live at Tangle Tower as long as she did.
I mean, she was definitely looking for something, Freya, right? Maybe she wasn't, I don't know. She was looking for something there. I think that's why she didn't leave yet, Tangle Tower, because she was looking for something on the island.
Penelope, our resident ornithologist.
Penny's your niece, is that right?
At this moment in time, until she marries the gardener.
She'll still be your niece.
But she'll depart from the world of the Pointers and join the Fellows. Like rats deserting a sinking ship.
Wow. Not a lot of people like Penny.
Yes, the heiress of Tangle Tower. Goodness knows what'll happen when she takes charge. I dare say she'll confiscate my telescope and replace it with a microscope.
She doesn't seem to be the type to impress her will on others.
Still, keep an eye on her. Dangerously intelligent, that one.
You sound jealous. Wait, are you two science rivals?
Oh no, we operate on very different wavelengths. Literally.
You know what? It sounds to me like this old man is concerned about the family, and especially the family wealth. I don't think it's a coincidence we found the papers about the bug, the beetle that, you know, maybe could bring
What do you
riches.
want me to say? He's the gardener.
He's a member of the family.
Yeah, but not the Pointer family.
What happened to his parents, do you know?
His father, Flint, is Felix's brother. Strange man. Don't think anybody knows what happened to him, but he certainly doesn't live here anymore.
What about his mother?
Emily? I've not met her. She never actually married into the Fellow family. Her relationship with Flint was, it was short-lived.
Maybe because she's
My
dead.
Poppy, my pride and joy. Exceptionally talented pianist from a young age. She... Hold on. Why is she on your list of suspects?
Because she's a suspect.
Oh no, I can personally vouch for her innocence. She'd never... Well, the truth is, she loved Freya very dearly.
If you don't
Sounded
mind
like
me
that,
asking,
but
what happened to Poppy's mother?
Primrose? She was Flora's sister, a Remington by birth. The playing field has never really been even since she left.
Where did she go?
Away. She went away.
she went crazy. She went crazy because she was looking for the same thing that Freya was looking for. Maybe. I'm guessing. It's just a guess. Alright, go through all of this. As with all
So which one is
characters.
Tangle Tower.
What's that?
There are two towers, right? Flora's tower and your astronomy tower.
Neither? Truly, I have no idea. You'd have to ask Flora.
She named the house?
The whole thing is a result of her squabbling with her family.
With Felix, you mean? Her husband?
No, her brother and sister, and her father. The Remington family was a rather tumultuous little unit, you see. I don't think Flora has spoken with any of them in over a decade.
Okay, maybe the Remington family has a little secret.
Not exactly a wealth of information, is it?
It's enough.
I mean, we got some
Isn't
info there,
the
come on.
process of decay fascinating?
It's not really decaying. It's plastic.
It's becoming one with nature, all the same.
not,
A
well,
very
slowly.
old statue indeed. I'd recommend you leave it well alone. The poor fellow's in bad enough shape as it is.
The guy knows something about that
Where
harp
on
statue.
earth did you find that?
It was in a bush outside. I think someone threw it away.
How peculiar.
Everyone's hiding something in this place.
I find that painting to be in rather bad taste.
Oh, yeah?
The knife with real blood on it? The whole thing.
It's a feather,
rather
man.
vulgar.
It's a feather. It's
Here's
not a
a
knife.
thought. Do you suppose the paintbrush could be the murder weapon? After all, it was found at the scene, right next to Freya's body.
I guess it's possible.
But it wouldn't impale her. We would have found blood on
Is
the
this
handle.
important?
Possibly.
Curious little thing, isn't it? Do you know what she keeps in there?
Nothing. At the moment.
Birdseed?
It was empty when we opened it.
How bizarre.
Can't a woman keep an empty egg in her room?
No, there must have been something there. She was feeding birds or something.
Pointer property originally, purloined by the fellows. Typical.
Well, he really doesn't like the
I haven't
fellows.
seen that tape for a long time. Who broke it?
No idea.
Ah, well, possessions are fleeting, my friends.
Okay, whose tape is it? Well, I guess
Fitz
Buffy's,
seems
right?
rather keen to grow things like this in his greenhouse, doesn't he?
What's wrong with that?
Well, you can't eat it. Makes you wonder why he bothers at all.
Because he sells them on the black market to rappers so they can make jewelry, and I don't know, they can make chains and grills and rings. I mean,
Curious
come on,
creature, isn't
rims.
it? Some sort of amphibious bipedal fishman.
Playing a trumpet.
Playing a trumpet, yes.
Weird.
That's a very old book, isn't it? Looks like someone could have taken better care of it.
I like the look of a well-read book. Better than one that's never been opened.
Ah, well put. That's rather a small cage for 3 birds, isn't it? But then, aren't we all trapped in a cage?
No? Even metaphorically, no.
We found some research. What's up with this golden beetle? Is this something you're studying?
I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Aha!
I think it must be
Why
something
not?
left behind by a previous inhabitant of Tangle Tower.
Bullshit.
I'm not the first scientist to ever walk these halls, you know.
Well, it wasn't in the halls. It was in your astronomy tower.
He's lying. He's lying. He's not telling me something. Bastard. Freaking bastard. Okay, wait. Alright, let's talk to Fritz, because maybe he knows something. Wait, does he know something about bugs? Or who was interested in bugs? Wait, let's see. I think he was... I mean, he must know something about bugs, right? Actually, let's ask about Pointer. Maybe he doesn't like him
you
either.
don't visit the astronomy tower too often, do you?
No, but I still see Pointer, sometimes. He's always curious about what I'm growing in the greenhouse. Asks me about the birds, too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
Well, it's not. He's interested in the bug.
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between that and actual gold.
It can't be actual gold. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. That's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
Okay, great. He's not talking. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go... Well, I don't know which one is Freya's room. Let's go here first. I want to talk to Felix, and after that I want to go to Fiona's room, so to Freya's room. Okay, the workshop. Okay, this is it. This is where Felix is.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Painted model, a wooden carving of a man holding a sword. The model has been hand-painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints were found nearby. But not red, though. No red paint.
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship. It's a barometer, but it's broken.
I've never seen a barometer that
Okay.
wasn't broken.
Huh. That's funny, actually.
Shelf junk. The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just... it's the actual hull.
Okay, so is this guy some sort of adventurer?
It's a magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
If we get really
No.
stuck, sure.
A hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would politely describe it as lived in.
Yeah, it's been used.
Puffer?
Pufferfish! Yeah,
Yes.
it looks like a pufferfish.
It's also a lamp, for some reason.
Looks cool.
Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it.
Huh. Alright, let's see if we can open it.
What's the deal with that painting on
Oh.
the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Okay, let's see. Use the treasure map to discover the combination for the chest's padlock. Oh, okay. So... Huh. So this has... Okay, so this... Okay, so we need to find the coordinate, I guess? So this is a drag or a sea serpent, an island, and some tree here. So that would be... Wait. Dragon... Let's see, if you look like this... No, here, this one. This place here. So it would be 4I north. I4 north.
Nothing.
Did you check the treasure map
No?
for clues? And what about that painting on the chest itself?
Okay, wait. So I4, and if you look north, right? If you look, maybe that's not it. That's fine. Maybe it's what it would be. It would be. Let me see. This one. Oh, it could be this one. H6 west. H6 looking
That's
west.
done it.
Neat.
Nice. What's in the box?
More wooden models. These are a little different to the one on the desk.
How so? Painted models. These look a model resembling a child with green hair. A model resembling a woman with gray hair. A model resembling a red and white bird. A model resembling a broad-shouldered man, like the one in the garden. The wooden models have been hand painted. The paint is not skillfully applied. A pot of red paint and a brush is laying nearby. The brush has some dried red paint on it. Child with green hair, a woman with gray hair, white, green, white, green. Wait. Don't forget about the birds. Oh. Okay, so...
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater?
The birds seem
They're even singing. Doot, doot, doot.
Please don't do that.
Okay. Let's leave the birds alone. So the wood carvings. Maybe they're... Here, this is one, see?
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No.
He's not gonna
I think he'll
move.
just silently judge us.
Alright. Alright, well, let's go talk to Felix. And then we're gonna check the room, and I think maybe this is Freya's room? We'll see. But first, Felix. He looks sad and lonely.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And,
Are you drunk?
This is my colleague,
He's drunk.
Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Yeah, like what?
Speaking, that sort of thing.
Really? He's hiding
So,
something.
Felix, what exactly do you do?
Do around
Is it
here.
not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer/treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the Fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is...
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
Don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
But... Oh,
Why
but
on
nothing.
earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here.
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
There's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in
Someone
my room
died!
by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
I mean, I don't know. He probably doesn't want to be here, but
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain, as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine. I heard someone heading
Cliff
down
notes.
the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she had
Interesting.
a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in
Close?
case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Okay. So who left before Poppy? He said he heard two people coming down, like one orderly and then someone else. And then that was Poppy. But interesting. Very, very interesting. Talk to me, old man.
Dearest Flora, a remarkable woman. Oh, yes. Been married over 20 years now.
You two still get on?
Of course. What a question.
She hasn't gone quiet on you.
It's true, she has an independent streak. She's had it her whole life. She's the youngest of three. Always something of a lone wolf, you know? Just the way she is.
Lone wolf is putting it lightly. She doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone.
She just likes time to herself, away from the company of other humans.
Other humans?
Well, yes, other people, you know.
Okay, so she doesn't talk to anyone.
Quite
Come
a
on,
character,
silly.
eh? A fellow member of the Order of the Crimson Cloak.
Is that a real thing?
No, I just
No, it's
meant
not.
because we both wear, you know, red capes.
Cloaks.
Of a sort.
Okay, no.
Has she questioned you yet?
If you call that questioning, she seemed bored by everything I had to say. I heard on the grapevine, supposedly Hawkshaw is searching for some rare item, something called the Golden Beetle. Honestly, it's probably a bunch of sensationalist rubbish.
You reckon?
Quite sure. There is no treasure called the Golden Beetle.
How do you know?
Because I would have heard of it.
That's interesting. So that's why she's there, to find the golden beetle.
Percival Pointer. Yes, good old... So, what do you reckon? Is he the murderer?
I don't know, maybe. We still need...
That is not information we're willing to share at this time.
I'm just
Why would he
saying,
think...
keep an eye on him. Holds on to a lot of bitterness, does old Pointer. Just because he's always struggled to support his family. Slightly pathetic, really.
And how long have you known him?
Over 35 years.
Childhood friends? Rivals?
Don't know if I'd do him the honor of considering him my rival.
Huh. Okay.
You're the one currently basking in his presence. You tell me.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's just
Commonly
move on.
skilled as an artist, but Freya was so much more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too. Tremendous patience. She was ever so good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes, especially recently.
How are you related
After
to
what?
Freya?
Somewhat distantly, as it happens. My father, Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree in the Grand Hall. You should take a look at it.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no formal claim over anything at Tangle Tower.
Well, that's what you
seems
say.
to have really settled into a groove. She struggled a bit when she was younger. Always a little estranged.
How come?
Well, she was mostly raised by her uncle, and he really only makes time for his own daughter. Now, of course, she's bringing the two families together through her marriage. It's a nice gesture, heartfelt, but futile. My daughter Fiona, our little burgeoning genius. You've met her?
We did. She's going by Fifi these days.
So I've heard. I asked her some weeks ago, What's wrong with your real name? She told me, get this, she wanted a name with an even number of syllables. She makes up the strangest things when she's under pressure.
What makes you think she made that up?
I happen to know the real reason she prefers Fifi over Fiona.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, do tell.
It's what Freya called her.
Okay, so Fiona was, well, Fifi was close to Freya. Alright.
I don't trust him. He's slippery. Never commits to anything. Brain like an onion.
An onion?
Did you two have an argument?
No, but my daughter doesn't like him at all. And I trust Fiona's judgment entirely. She's a very vigilant young woman. Poppy's a good friend to my daughter. Always has been. I think they get on well because they're so different.
Different like how?
Poppy is, she's quite introspective, good with feelings. Fiona, not so much. Still, Poppy always seems to be sulking about something.
The heavy, heavy price of emotional intelligence.
Right. Okay, alright. I mean, the old man could have told us more. Let's ask him about a few things here, not all of them for now. We're gonna check one room then.
Found it.
After that.
What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touches a little bit. It turned out all right, though.
What's it supposed to be?
It's Flora, of course, surrounded by all her favorite people. I've been carving for a couple of years now. I was hoping
Flora.
I started, but it didn't take me long to master it, as you can see.
Do you paint them yourself too?
I do indeed. Freya kindly taught me the basics. Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine. Of course, this particular model is a self-portrait based on hard fact.
Hard fact, huh?
Right.
So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course. I own a great many. But my weapons are stored well away from Tangle Tower. Safety first and all that.
Right. Oh, tell me about the
What's
golden
this
beetle,
all
man.
about? Some kind of rare jewel?
I'm pretty sure the research is about a real insect.
If it's made of gold, then it's made of gold.
Alright. Oh, you know what? He said that the painted models were what Fiona liked.
There's something about Felix's
Sorry, Flora.
painting supplies. Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Okay.
There's something about the image of Flora in the painting. Something suspicious.
Oh.
Let's ask her about it.
Okay. Wait, no!
That's
What?
all the statements.
Let's go over them all.
Okay, wait, one second. Let's go back here. Okay. So let's ask this guy about, what, the paintings? Oh,
So,
suspicion!
About this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously. Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Come on then, out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
Actually, that is what are we accusing her of. It's not your paint pot. It has the wrong lid on.
It's not
Not
your
his paint pot.
Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots. End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare with Felix's red paint. Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
Okay, that would be the Freya's paintings. Yeah. Right?
Let's take a closer look at this.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, oh yeah, look, this one, see, it's the same marking. See? Freya's blue paint pot is exactly the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. Freya's blue paint pot was stolen, no, was broken, is full of, was used to paint, exactly the same as Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
Freya's blue paint pot is exactly the same as Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it. Nope.
No? Okay, but Freya noticed what had happened. Broken by
Freya's
Felix?
blue paint pot is
No.
That's not right.
No. Use them as the murder weapon. No.
Freya's blue... That's not right either.
No. But the lids were snapped.
That's not right either.
No. Okay, wait. Is there something strange about the red paint pot? Oh, the red ones. Well... It says about the red ones. So what's Freya's red paint? Was stolen and replaced with Felix's red pot. Was stolen and replaced with Felix's red pot? No. But Freya
Freya's
noticed what
red
happened?
paint pot was stolen and almost. Maybe just...
No. What is it? And broken by Felix. Broken by
Freya's
Felix,
red
maybe?
paint pot. Almost.
No.
Maybe
Used as the murder weapon. Both left.
Freya's red paint pot. Almost.
No.
Maybe just...
Change one thing. But they're not the same.
Freya's red paint pot was stolen
Oh,
and
alright.
replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
That
Okay.
red paint is from Freya's supplies, not yours. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway? And none of this
Because
is
there's
connected
blood in
to
that.
your murder.
Oh Jesus. Alright, old man. Freya's paint. Wait, this red paint pot was somehow filled with blood by Freya. No, after Freya used to paint
This red
Flora.
paint pot, almost. Maybe just change.
No. And emptied out into the floor.
This red paint pot was almost. Maybe just.
No. Before Freya used it to paint Flora.
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh, that's definitely something. Right, fine. Here's the story. I was busy
Okay, what happened?
working on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure, so I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So, well, I took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
And the paint pot
But there
you
was
left
blood
behind
inside.
was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it, if that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Could you not have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I decided against it in the end, after what happened. Seemed a bit, insensitive.
Alright, I think we should give Flora the thingies then. Wait, what's this? Is this Freya's room? Okay, this is Freya's room. Let's look through Freya's room and then we're gonna go back to the murder scene.
It's a fish, I think?
I think it
Maybe.
looks more like a whale.
Fine, it's a whale.
Could also be a shark.
Hmm.
Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's had a rough couple of days.
He's not real, so it's fine.
That painting is really something.
A red tower, maybe? A red cliff? Red
Why would you want it
mountain?
looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Huh. Photo of painting. A small photograph of Freya's abstract painting. A piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. So this will go somewhere, I guess. Well, but where? Photograph. Okay, we'll see.
Drawings, taped up on the wall.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
Freya's drawings. A drawing of Poppy and Fitz standing in a garden. Fitz is holding a red rose. A drawing of Fifi. A drawing of Detective Hawkshaw. Huh. Was Fitz cheating on Penny with Poppy, maybe?
A pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate. It's a little wooden box for paintbrushes.
To the casual observer, maybe.
Oh, yeah, look closer, definitely.
They're not real
Ooh, it's a
paintbrushes.
clue.
Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Swap the brushes into the correct order. Arrange the paper to find the clue. Okay. So this looks like a corner. I mean, it's a little bit weird. Wait. No. Three. How the fuck do these get? These don't seem to, like, work together, though. No, this one goes together, right? Okay. Maybe like this? No. Maybe it's not this. Wait. This looks weird. I mean, these pieces don't seem to fit properly. Maybe they do, it's just weird. Wait. This one maybe? But it doesn't look like it's... Wait. No, this must be... wait. Maybe it's like this? I kind of wish the canvas was bigger. Wait. And then this one here, this one up here, right? Come on, we can figure this out. This one up here, this one here, and this one here. Okay. So what do we have? From smallest to the tallest, it is orange. Is this the orange one? Green? No, it's this one. Then we have... wait, I really don't get this. Wait 1 second. So we have orange, right? Like a stroke of like a small stroke of orange. So it must be this one. Then we have a bigger stroke of green. Maybe it's this. Then blue.
Nothing.
Did you find a hint on those scraps of paper? It looks like a ripped up jigsaw puzzle.
It is a rip. Okay, wait. Alright, so orange, small. This one's small too, but it doesn't look like this. This looks odd. Okay, so wait. This one is definitely here. Then we have a blue one, which is this. Green. That looks odd because it doesn't look normal.
The information we need is on the paper.
Okay, wait. So this one is this, definitely. The blue one looks like this. Then this one looks like this, but it's not. Wait. Blue.
Still locked.
So, the paper just... There's a couple of brushes with each characteristic, but only one perfect solution.
Okay. Wait. So this must
Still
be...
locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each characteristic.
Wait. So this one is definitely this. Or not. Wait. So this is small to tall. So maybe... No, because it doesn't make any sense. Oh, can I... No, because it doesn't matter, because it's not... I don't think so. So this is green, but this, see this, what the fuck is this? Look at this. Maybe it's like... No, but it can't be like this. Because these don't combine with one another. Maybe I'm... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 6 of them. Good. So this one's definitely this. This one's this, but it's not blue. So maybe I missed the thingy here. No, it looks like it's good. Swap the brushes into the correct order. Arrange the paper to find the clue.
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each...
This...
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each...
Wait. I really don't get the stuff, because it's like... Small brush, but it's like... What's this? Because that's not the color that's on the screen here. You know? So that's kind of weird. This one is definitely this. Blue, but it doesn't look like that. Pink. Oh, maybe this is the color of the... Okay, wait, so this is the color... Wait, the length of the brush is indicated by the top line. And the top line only. Okay. So then we have this one here. No, this one here. Then this is the color, right, of the fine brush is meant to be, yeah.
Still
Okay.
locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each.
Okay, wait. So we have what? So this one's here. Blue is the color for this. The third one is pink.
There we go.
Perfect.
Okay. Right, I didn't take the length into consideration. You're right.
What was in the box?
Just a photograph.
Come on, it can't be just a photograph.
Most of a photograph.
Oh, bird? A photograph of two young girls, one with red hair, the other one with green hair. The photo has a large piece missing. No, that's the... No, that's... We had the second... No, we don't have the second photo yet. No, we don't have the second photo yet. But I know who's in the photo. But there's, you know, but...
It's a
yeah.
little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping
Yeah.
insects.
Right. Okay. Well... Okay, let's get out of Freya's room. Let's talk to Flora here. What were we supposed to tell her?
So,
Oh,
this
suspicion.
painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand.
Yeah,
It's not a knife.
but we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
It's not a knife. Okay, she's not gonna tell us. But it's not a knife. It's not a knife.
It's
exactly.
not a knife.
Uh-huh,
We need
see?
a clue to compare
That's
with
a...
the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape actually is.
But I don't have a clue like that. Because it's a feather, but... how can I... Oh, never mind. Is this a bug? Because I can't...
That's not it.
No, because I don't have the
That
feathers.
Kinda makes sense.
Yeah, I don't have feathers. I need feathers to compare, and I don't have any feathers. So...
That's not it.
See, I can't wait. This might be a bug actually of the game, because I don't have the clue for it, but it let me go into this stage where I can compare stuff.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Yeah, but I don't have feathers. Okay, maybe I can use that. That's fine. This one. So the painted knife. You got, yeah. You know, I was thinking that I have to find the feathers because I found feathers in a previous playthrough. Well, I didn't play it for everything, but okay. The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink dip
knife
bird. Yes,
is actually just
that's it.
a feather from an ink dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too?
That the bird is, yes, the painted model. The painted model. White and red bird.
This little thing? I don't understand
Yeah.
why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
Because she likes birds? Okay. What's the deal with Flora and this red and white bird? Okay. So Flora's egg... No. Wait, no. The ink dip bird was Penny's bird, so she can't. No. Betrayed Flora? No. Attacked Flora, so she destroyed. No. As evidence of a crime, to destroy later, to show her friends, to remember it by. Okay, so she kept a single feather. Was Flora's pet? Okay, yeah, it was a pet.
The ink-dipped bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet. And it died?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe it flew
I guess.
away.
Flora spends all her time staring out the window.
Either way,
Waiting for
she
the
kept
bird.
feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
All right.
Where's the feather
So
now, though?
she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah, I think she does. Normally. This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
Where she keeps her feather. Oh, the egg.
But we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty.
Oh, she
Flora?
speaks.
She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
It's just a pile of books. They're not... Wait. There's something tucked inside this one.
The feather. Flora's drawings. Drawing of Flora and a small bird. There's a handwritten message on the back. These are for you. Love, Freya. These are for you. Not really sure what I'm supposed to read into that. These are for you. Oh, no, there's not. I thought there were more. Oh, maybe we can talk to Freya now and
I like
show
these
her
drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
this. Okay, that's useful. No.
You haven't
No.
seen this yet, have you?
It's a little model of you. Who were the other people next to you?
Okay, she's not gonna talk much.
Have you seen this
bird
book
book.
before? Do you know who it belongs to?
It's
I
like she wants
thought
to
she was gonna
speak.
say something there.
Yeah, not yet. Maybe the letter? Nah, not the letter.
Did
Fair
you ask
enough.
Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
Yeah, it's not a knife. That's not a knife. Oh, this is a
This is a
knife.
photo of Fifi, isn't it? Your daughter?
What do you think of your husband's hobby?
Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, she just stares out the window hoping a bird will come back.
Do you know
Alright.
anything about this
well.
beetle?
Yeah, I don't think she cares
Do you know
about the
anything
beetle.
about these birds? Or birds in general?
Oh, she knows. She knows. Okay. Alright. Fair enough, Flora. Now, I think I'm gonna end it here because it's been over 3 hours. And maybe we're not gonna solve the mystery today, but I'm guessing it wouldn't take that much longer. We do have 4 rooms to go through. And, you know, if... Like, my suspicion is that there's something going on between Poppy and Fritz. And I don't know what else we're gonna find in the other rooms. That's... Actually, I have no idea what that would find. But, you know, we still have the mystery. I think there's more to the whole island there. But if you want to, you know, check out the game, if you want to find what's going on and who actually killed Freya Fellow, then you can find Tangle Tower on Steam, on itch.io, on Apple Arcade, and it's available for Nintendo Switch. It's $20, 17 euros, something like that, 16.79 euros. So you know what? It's I wasn't thinking of finishing the game, but it's really captivating. It really does keep you hooked, and it gives you a lot of information. You can go back and forth with characters, so I really like that. Lots of stuff to kind of analyze and get info on. So I really like that, and it doesn't take a lot of content, right? You have a limited number of scenes where you go through, but there's plenty of dialogue, so that's really cool, and it's all voice, so that's something that I like. It wouldn't have worked as sweet if it wasn't voiced. But yeah, everyone, if you want to check out Tangle Tower, see the links in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this live stream, please give it a thumbs up really quick. And if you like what I do here, consider subscribing. That would be actually immensely helpful. If you could subscribe, you can subscribe here on YouTube. You can subscribe on BitChute, on DTube. Usually on BitChute and on DTube I put up the gameplay videos that I make before I put them on YouTube. So if you want to discover other new indie games, you can check that out. And before you leave, last but not least, yeah, that's definitely a lot of intrigue. Last but not least, if you can take half a minute to see the ways through which you can support me, those are super important, because it's I'm not gonna survive for long without some sort of revenue. So if you can, either direct donations through PayPal, or if you don't have disposable income like that, it's fine. You can support me with the purchases that you make on the Epic Games Store, the Humble Store, Fanatical. So whenever you do your game shopping, think of me, and if you buy stuff from the stores that I mentioned, use the affiliate link, my affiliate link, or the creator tag. They're all in the description, so check those out. And of course, super easy way to help out: download and try out the Brave browser. I just read earlier today that they've hit over 9 million monthly active users, which it might not seem a lot for a new browser, or for a browser in general, but it's a cool browser. Try it out. The download it to referral link. It has a built-in ad blocker, it blocks trackers. Use it. If you end up using it for at least a month, I get a small crypto reward. If you already use the Brave browser, which I would definitely recommend because I use it every day as my main browser, you can tip me on any video on YouTube, on any post of mine, on Twitter at Cryptic Hybrid. You can tip me basic attention tokens. Let's get to 100 bats per month. That would be awesome, actually. That would be my, if I can get 100 basic attention tokens per month, that would be really cool. So yeah, and I just got disconnected from Steam for some reason. Weird, but that happens. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for everyone being here. This has been... I need a shower after this. It's been a long... But I like it. I like the game. I really like it. It is intriguing. It's intriguing. It puts your mind to work a little bit. It's not too hard. It's not too difficult. So, check it out through the links in the description. Thanks again everyone for watching. I'm gonna go drink a lot of cold Pepsi right now, and until the next time we see each other, tomorrow definitely for a new live stream. Oh, tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow, Wednesday, we are going to play, Sparklight. Sparklight, I think it came out today, or it's gonna come out later today. Oh no, it's gonna come out on Thursday, but the embargo for live stream, I think, is dropping today. So tomorrow we're gonna play some Sparklight, and maybe there's gonna be like 2 days. Maybe we're gonna play Sparklight on tomorrow, Wednesday, and on Thursday continue, maybe. And then on Friday we should be playing Woven, which it's a game that I've been waiting for probably more than 2 years now. It's a cute kind of puzzle adventure game with plush toys. So those are coming. More videos. I have stuff lined up, as in I recorded already, so there's videos coming. Just see the channel, just visit it daily, because you're probably not gonna get notified by YouTube. If you want to get notified more often, just subscribe on BitChute. I think it's easier, because they actually notify you when I put new stuff up, and you're a subscriber, you get notified more often, definitely more often than on YouTube. So check those out. Thanks again everyone for watching and for being here. And until the next time we see each other, my throat hurts so much right now because I talk too much. Thanks again. Until the next time we see each other, have an awesome day. Everything is awesome. Everything is good when you're part of the deal.